My God, I hate drugs.
President Duterte on the defense amid questions on his appointment of a new Bureau of Corrections chief. Jail Senior Superintendent Gerald Bantag is a longtime jail official who's had his share of controversies. Our senior correspondent, Ina Andolong, joins us live from Malacanang with the latest. Ina, what did the president say?
Now, you know, the new Director General of the Bureau of Corrections is facing homicide charges, and President Duterte doesn't mind. The president says, after all, he's not been convicted yet. He is reaffirming, or President Duterte, as you mentioned earlier, confirming Jail Senior Superintendent Gerald Bantag, who will fill the post vacated by Nicanor Faeldon. Asked why he chose Bantag, President Duterte said he's a professional. President Duterte also says he considered Bantag's long experience in the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Here's the president in his own words.
All the things that you have observed along the way, all the things that are being obnoxious or repugnant to the public, huwag mong gawin. Is facing homicide charges. I don't think that he did it.
Okay.
If he did, then baka mag-convict siya. But in the meantime, gusto ko siya. Kasi nagtatapon ng granada.
Bantag is currently the regional director of the BJMP in Mimaropa. He made headlines in August 2016 when he was Parañaque City Jail warden. That was when an explosion rocked the Parañaque City Jail, killing 10 inmates, including a couple of Chinese nationals who were facing drug charges. The relatives of those who died claimed that the explosion was staged to kill inmates with drug-related cases. That led to the homicide case Bantag now faces.
I'll just talk to him. Sabihin ko kung hindi mo kaya, ikaw ang ipako ko sa cross dyan sa gitna ng compound.
Now, still on Bucor, President Duterte also giving his go signal for the 1 million peso reward, dead or alive, for each heinous crime convict who refused to surrender. The president even saying he prefers them dead. He is referring to the heinous crime convicts released early because of the good conduct time allowance law and were given until September 19 to turn themselves in and continue serving their sentence. Claire?
Thank you, Ina Andolong, reporting now. In that same chance interview with reporters, President Duterte also confirmed Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency Chief Aaron Aquino's pronouncements that there are still cops who recycle illegal drugs seized from dealers. He admits it's not easy going after these officials.
I have to have evidence. Kaya nga sabi ko, sundan na lang muna ninyo. Hindi naman talagang outright. Pero yung mahuli na, for example, 20 kilos, ang i-report nila yan, 10 kilos. Tapos may award pa yan sila. Tapos yung iba, i-recycle. Pagbili nila. Marami yan. And it's so prevalent. With the present setup of government, hindi mo makuha to for the crime of murder. But it was downgraded to homicide. And since there is no conviction yet, in obedience to the rule of the presumption of innocence, I gave him a new job.
Sir, what are your marching directives for him?
Alam na niya yan. Siya man ang taga-BGMP, so alam niya. Marching order is to guard and so that they will not escape. That's why it's a penitentiary.
Sir, ano po yung magiging yung instructions with regard to yung pong lumulutang na mga practices in the Bucor? Like for example, yung mga tilapia na sinasabi nila, yung prostitution inside and those kinds
He
of
knows
things.
his business. yung lahat ng nangyari, huwag mong gawin. Yun lang.
Okay.
All the things that you have observed along the way, all the things that are being obnoxious or repugnant to the public, huwag mong gawin.
Sir, you don't mind po yung record niya, yung pong cases that he had faced before, yun pong pagpapasabog ng Granada. That's not a negative on his part.
Well,
Or strength ba yun?
I think the case is in court, is facing homicide charges. I don't think that he did it. If he did, then baka mag-convict siya. But in the meantime, gusto ko siya. Kasi nagtatapon ng Granada. Daw.
Yes, sir.
Kasi sinong ibigay mo, pati si Santo. Gusto ko nga magkuha ng Santo, wala naman. Ano pa? Garon rin, magkuha ka ng military, wala. O dito ka sa talagang may experience sa BGMP. That's a bureau under the DILG, and you take care of detention prisoners.
Sir, just one last point. Would you like to comment on yung pong sinabi dati ni PIDEA Director Aquino na may
Totoo yan. Totoo yan. I said it, sabi ko, di ba sinabi ko sa iyo, gusto ko nga umalis na eh. Corruption is everywhere. Next week, mayroon na ng bureau yan, tignan mo. I've been busy just not really solving, but trying to protect government interest dito sa mga corruption na ito. Kaya pagsunod niya, meron naman. Ang sakit ng ulo ko, walang katapusan. Saan? Yang alam mo, you have to be a guy who has that uncanny ability to be a bilocation. Alam mo yung bilocation? You can be here, at the same time you can be there. Your presence is felt at two different places at the same time. Hindi mo lahat mag-operate. Kung ganun talagang ginawa, matagal naman talagang ginagawa yan. And I cannot fault Aquino for saying it. I think he is also not only exasperated, but I think he's really very disappointed with everybody. Ang drugs talaga, a fourth of the drug activity in Manila, Greater Manila, is being controlled by prisoners who are inside the National Penitentiary sa Bucor. Yan ang simasiguro ninyo. And everybody who has been there, who had the chance to be the manager there, hirap na hirap. So, tingnan ko. Inaabuso nila, no? I'm sure that this guy from BJMP would know what to do.
Sir, Aaron Aquino said he informed you about the cops recycling seized illegal drugs. What actions did you take when he informed you?
I have to have evidence. Kaya nga sabi ko, sundan na lang muna ninyo. Hindi naman talagang outright. Pero yung mahuli na, for example, 20 kilos, ang i-report nilang yan, 10 kilos. Tapos may award pa yan sila. Tapos yung iba, i-recycle. Ipagbili nila. Marami yan. And it's so prevalent. With the present setup of government, hindi mo makuha to. You know, you just cannot fire him for due process, right to be heard, investigation. talo talaga ang gobyerno sa totoo lang. With so many restrictions, under the Bill of Rights, since this is a democracy, hanggang dyan lang talaga tayo. You cannot be a Superman here. But little by little, maybe towards the end, I promise you that by the end of my term, at least maminos-minos ang sakit ng ulo. You'll just have to look for the honest men na sinasabi ko sa inyo mahirap maghanap ngayon. So sabi ko nga, there's that problem with Chinese man walking around broad daylight with a lamp. And somebody asked him, why are you bringing a lighted lamp when it is high noon? Sabi ng Chinaman, you know, I'm looking for an honest man. Mahirap hanapin yan. Alam mo, sa droga, it is the sad experience of America, Mexico, South America, Brazil, lahat it's a contagion worldwide. Terrorism and drugs.
Mayor, on another note, nakipag-meeting po kayo sa BARM officials kanina. Pwede niyo po bang i-share yung mga problema na nakikita niyo ngayon?
Well, una is the prompt remittance of their money because they have to operate also. Just like any government office, you have to have money to buy supplies, to pay the employees and everything. So, isa yan. At pangalawa, yung additional officials for liaisoning. And third, I formed a committee of just a few members of the cabinet to assist them in building the structure of a barn government.
Deadlines. Sir? Two days na lang po yung deadline yun na 15. Kasi parang 6,000, 600 plus lang yung sumuko under GCTA. Meron pa tayong hinahanap na maybe 2/3.
Basta ako, sinabi ko, I will just set the timeline and then the 1 million prize is available to those who can capture them dead or alive. But maybe dead would be a better option. I will pay you smiling. Ibalik ko yan priso, makakain pa yung putang inang yan. Gagastos pa ako.
Mayor, yun pong mga matatanda at sakitin na po sa bilibid, umaapila po sa inyo at sa ating pamahalaan. Ano po ang inyong plano sa kanila? Yung matatanda at sakitin na po sa bilibid.
I will have to confer with the guy. Hindi ako mahilig ng committee. Walang mangyari niyan. You cannot even attend a meeting that there's a quorum. Wala, pagpunta mo dyan, you just dismiss after saying that there is quorum. Ako gusto ko tao lang, isang tao lang. Ito sino pangalan nito?
Bantag.
Si Bantag. I'll just talk to him. Sabihin ko kung hindi mo kaya, ikaw ang ipako ko sa cross dyan sa gitna ng compound.
Yung pong matatanda at mga sakitin na po sa bilibid, yung matatanda na po, yung mga may sakit, matatanda, ano po ang pwede?
Yan. Ako, I'll ask the administration, so whoever will take over, or the Secretary of Justice to fast track yung mga sakit na at talagang matatanda na. Ako mag-set ako, 70 years or 75, 70. Hindi na marunong mag-hold up yan. Hindi na makatakbo yan. O kung takot ka pa kay serial rapist, ipaputol na lang muna mo dyan sa foundry nila bago palabasin.
Opo. So yung po mga 70 years old pataas, malaki na po ang tsansa na makapalaya na po sila.
Wala na yan eh. Lalo na yung mga 80s. So what's the use of keeping them there? Alam mo ganito, ha? Alam mo bang, kinig kayo mabuti. For your learning process, alam mo ba yung nasa kulungan na umabot na ng 15, 20 years, ayaw nang lumabas yan. Yung sa penal colony, pag inirelease mo, maghanap yan ng problema. Mag-hold up ng one time yan, mag-enjoy, tapos gustong bumalik ng presuhan. Kasi ang buhay nila for the last 20 years, nandyan na sa kulungan. Kontento na yan sa kanila. At alam mo kung ano? O ito, I reveal to you a deep-seated, but it's a little bit, I hope, kayong mga viewers' discretion. Karamihan nila ayaw nang umalis kasi may mga lovers na yan sila sa loob. At saka yan, yung lumabas na 30, 25 years, hindi na maghanap ng babae yan. They have acquired latent homosexuality. Wala na lang silang desire makipaghalikan ng babae. Ang gusto niya, yung iniwan niya, and that is, I said, they have acquired latent homosexuality. Hindi yan sila bakla, pero yun na ang buhay nila doon. Nandoon yung mga lovers nila, kaya ayaw na yang lumabas. Kasi sa labas, wala na rin silang pag-asa sa buhay. Wala na tumatangkap sa kanila, at verily, they are considered, whether we like it or not, the truth is, they are considered outcasts.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Kaya yan ang kamo nila. May mga mahal na yan sila sa buhay. Totoo yan. At maghanap ng paraan yan para bumalik doon. Lalaking-lalaki pumasok yan. Paglabas niyan after 30 years, 25 years. Lalaki ang mature pero they have acquired latent homosexuality.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Believe kayo, no? Alam ko.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Ako, because of so many... Pati yung isa doon. I have acquired uncontrollable...
Thank you.